late one tonight, 11:25 p.m., September 20th. Uh, thinking about I was watching a video about animals, all sorts of animals, and I think it looked like a weasel. I think that's a generic term, but I don't know if it was a type of ferret. It was adorable. It was in the wilderness, and then then they showed a snake, like a cobra. I just I fast, I clicked to get past that. I'm not into that stuff. Garden snake, they go like that. And I don't hurt them. I don't kill them. Even that, I wouldn't hurt that, an animal, but that creature. But it's just that, and even then, well, I mean, even in Catholicism, Christianity as well, I believe, but Catholicism, the snake, the serpent, represents an evil, a manipulator, a snake in the grass. That phrase, it's dangerous and you know, it's it's hiding there, But anyway, uh, it's like I had to swallow 3 times hard. It happened last time I was recording, when I'm recording about something relevant like that, it's really weird, But I know this kid, Carol. I briefly talked about him before. The way he talks, like, "Ta- to me, like, like a snake. The way he enunciates stuff, and it is like I'm not gonna say gay stuff, homosexual stuff. Homosexual be like, oh, I mean, come on, like Nicholas. I think it was Nicholas, double S's. And I found out this guy once, Jamaican dude, Nicholas. I mean, he had like a lisp, but kind of different. Same to a certain degree, but Karol over there, not that Nicholas there wasn't a snake himself. Actually, Nicholas in '98 he had a chain. It was like, it wasn't gold. It was something else. It was just a serpent, And he just, he was just bragging about it. He was walking with it, It was creepy, And I get your mentality could turn you on, you believe in that, but you gotta have some morality, not backstab people and steal and what else and manipulate. See, it's not about sometimes what you believe in because you believe might be wrong. You might be misled to believe something. You gotta open your mind to it, right? But as a being, you proclaim to be a human being, there are certain qualities like that. Even when Carol, his name's Carol, I just call him Carol like a little kid, I mean, I did stay with his uncle for briefly here in Galway, But I mean, the way he talks, he's just like, he's trying to be tough. And I mean, it just, he's like, in the old days they would call him wise guy, cocky, arrogant, Uh, I saw him, I think 2 years ago, but my memory is not really clear. And, he was just like, they say he was high on something. But, so much people, we're not his friends, but they knew him. He said he was the biggest dick you would ever know, you know. I tried to give him some money or something, and he spit at me, you know. Um, and it's like when I saw him walk by, he just like hunched over. And he's like, he talked like that. What the fuck happened to him? Like he really degraded. I kind of feeling it was him. I didn't know, like he looked like old and crippled, raggedy and dirty, But his voice, that voice, there was only one person I ever met that talked like that. I mean, everybody, talks differently, So you're gonna, you remember people from like 10, 15 years ago and the way they talk, and obviously, you hear the voice and you probably have a good memory, But it's like he was just like hunched over and like he was whispering, like he was trying to be like mean and tough, I think I used to rhyme about him in 2012. Karol, like hide you, I'm coming for your wallet. What'd you do with that Rolex? You know, something about jewelry too that I don't know. He got ripped off or something like that. So he was doing something. I don't even know. But it's that whole little. And I didn't know too much of his friends. He talked about them. One time, I talked to he came to like this job I used to work with in, 2009, 2010. And it's like actually then I found out the guy that worked there was like related to him or something like that. And it's like, it's like beyond creepy, right? Like I don't have nothing to do with these people. I don't want anything to do with you. Nothing. Leave me alone. I don't care if you make a couple jokes at lunchtime and you have, a personality or something. I don't care about that. I'll laugh or something, but, truth be told, I want nothing to do with your relatives or your family. Whether Spain, Poland, or the United States. But, that's a snake right there. Even, and I just thought about it right now, it's like the way he does, like, tack, like, it's like very, not even feminine, it's like very creepy and disturbing. And then, I don't know if he would talk like that around other people, you know. Because of Carol, I got my second arrest. What's it? Wait. Oops. I don't know how many because of Carol. No, I think I had one because of Carol, but it was outside of the Club Palooza, and I spent a night in Rosa Park. It was creepy, It's kind of like I walked up to it, they maced me or something, but you know, I don't know if he's the one that punched me or something. I don't even know because I blacked out. I kind of did have a repressed memory years ago, but it was just like I just stood my ground. I was kind of drunk and whatever, but I did go back to that club, and I didn't go back to the party. Actually, I wanted to go there and talk to people, not just the owner, but the personnel. Maybe there's videotape, and I wanted to find out what happened. The bouncer told me, "Oh, get out, knock it out of your mind." A big fat husky dude. All right, feeling creepy. I was like, fuck you then, whatever. You guys are a bunch of weirdos and shit. They were hustling out of that place. I didn't even want to get into that stuff. But not about that. It's about that snake mentality. And he would come off, Karol would come off like, the way he talks. He would just try to be like, just this cool. He always had these white pants on. He like worshiped that shit. It's like weird, man. Like, he always talking about, like at least to me, like he read in Cosmopolitan about, your backside, that females look at it, and he always try to show it off. I mean, very like, devious homosexual, but I never trusted him for one bit. I remember, I must have like really, really hit a nerve with him about his, personality, his behavior, because he got really aggravated with me. Especially one time me and him and his uncle were driving and stuff. And I just started doing something that aggravated him the way he was, the things he would say and how he was. Even his little creepy dwarf of an uncle there, I knew it was crazy. But then, they both got cocky, and then, I think they stole money, or they owed some of the money, or they were mean money, and they were just, like, well, stick a finger up your ass, shut it up, so, I'll try to be tough. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I don't like to talk to him about it. I already told that, but his uncle is a little, he's a little creeper too. They're all part of the same little union. But that's a snake right there. I'm not saying I'm scared of Karol like that. And anyway, it just creeps me out. There's no telling what he'll do behind your back. And the fact that and I get it. How the trials and tribulations, but he used to brag about how he used to sell amphetamines in Poland. He still lied to his dad that he worked at a supermarket, which he did. He said it was part time or something, it was just a cover. And then he was talk about, yeah, we had liquor in a bathtub, this and that. It was like he was bragging about it. It's like well, what else? There was pretty much nothing else going on. But I mean, if you're a dealer, you're a adult dealer. I don't care for that. I don't want to know anything about you, this and that, who you deal with. I'm not. I don't want to tell people like that. But it's pretty disturbing. Even though I don't like the kid, I really can't stand the guy. I mean, he's just a lowlife. Like he's demented. But when I saw him, like it was just a creepy. Like he spent a day or 2 days, under a bridge or something. Very dirty, scaly, and like it was like he looked like an old man, but he appeared to be my age. And I said, well, he's just my age. He's like, what? He's like younger than you. That's what they told me. And then I started putting it together who he was, especially how he talked. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.